Good morning, we're on trail a little bit after 6 a.m. It's cold. My thermometer said about 31 degrees. Best thing I knew to get warm is to start moving. So I am. So we're 3 miles in, just past trail mile 31, and we are at junction point number 4, which is a convergence of multiple trails. It can be very confusing. Normally this is the way I go. I head out that way and I've got about a mile, less than a mile and a half to get back to my truck. Woohoo! This is kind of a teaser, but today I'm going that way. That's because to do the Waterloo-Pinckney trail through hike, you got to do it all. So I've not done that section. It'll be fun. Should be good. Got what, about 5 miles to go, trail miles maybe. Past the 31, it says 36 at the end, so maybe a little bit less, 4.5. Let's go down to Pickerel Lake here, take a look, because it looks beautiful at sunrise. I'm usually not down here at sunrise. But yeah, these trails are like my favorite trails. Boy, it feels good to have that pack off. Man, I could just make miles now. I'd almost want to run now, not having that pack on. I took the pack off. I needed a quick water break, breakfast snack, so I can make sure I get through this. But yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of Pinckney, is coming across this bridge and looking at Pickerel Lake. I won't go up all the way. It looks like they've done a little bit of clearing on the boardwalk. But yeah, how about that view? Looks like the water's high. Isn't that amazing? That's just awesome. So I'm normally not a night hiker, but I know these trails, and especially that last section, very well. So well I can do it in my sleep, which isn't quite what I just did. Alright, we're gonna get back. Get something to eat and get back on the trail. I'm anxious to get home and get a shower, get in the hot tub, have a good meal and a nice cold drink. I think I got beers waiting for me. Alright, back on trail. Follow that blue blaze. 29 degrees. And when you're standing, it gets cold. I think I'm going to keep moving. Waterloo-Pinckney Trail. 4.5 miles to go. Mile 33 is in the books. So there's a fork back there, and I wanted to turn back because I think that was a shortcut to get back. I didn't want to do this, but I followed the blue blaze. It's actually a nice little loop. It goes around some low areas, some ponds. It's been a pretty nice morning so far. Birds are singing, cranes are whooping, squirrels are moving, and so am I. We're getting to the home stretch. Nice little loop if you want to park at Silver Lake and just do a little bit longer loop, longer hike. It's not too bad. Terrain's not too bad. There's been some ups and downs, but nothing too bad. All right, looking forward to getting back onto familiar trail and bringing it home on the Waterloo-Pinckney Trail. Well, I knew I wasn't going to like this section because that road runs up to the entrance for Pinckney. It's like a carrot dangling in front of you, knowing that the end is near. I think we got another section coming up ahead too, where we go right by the entrance to the state rec area. Dangling the carrot. Nice wetland area for all my environmental friends. Mile 34. Oh, and this is my teaser section. This is the park entrance road. It's right over on the other side of that ridge. Car just went by. There it is. My truck is just, quarter mile maybe away from here. So close, but yet so far. But follow the blue blazes. All right, we are coming up on familiar turf. Woohoo! This is where I usually come from Blind Lake, and then hike out. As a through hike, I'm not a big fan of that last little loop. Through hikes, you know, you just want to get from point A to point B, and the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and that wasn't it. But as a day hike, yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff there. So don't regret it. And I am officially doing the through hike of the Waterloo-Pinckney Trail. And geez, hopefully in another half hour I will be done. Woohoo! Just had a fly over here from some cranes and an airplane. Rather like the cranes better. Cranes or whatever waterfowl they are. Nice section of pines in the home stretch. There it is. That is the finish line. I can see my truck. Yeah, baby. You got her done. A lot quicker than I expected this morning. And no ice on the last 100 yards. This is a most treacherous area in icy conditions. Ask me how I know that. There it is, mile 35. Now, I'm not sure of the official mileage, but I got about 7.3 from Blind Lake this morning, not including the steps to the truck, which I count. But we have made it. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Silver Lake Recreation Area, and we have made it on the Waterloo-Pinckney Trail. The book Hiking Michigan says few people hike the entire Waterloo-Pinckney Trail. Well, now I'm one of those few people. Thanks for watching, everybody. So for those folks that are interested in the stats, my day 3 hike, you can see it was a lot easier. It was 7.4 miles. But you look at the 3-day total, 40.7 miles. I'm pretty damn proud of that. That's a good total. Now, one thing I want to mention, actual trail mileage may vary. I followed all of the trail markers, which indicated a total of 35 miles. But I've seen published maps indicating 36 miles, and with the reroutes around M52, I'm not really sure of the actual trail mileage, although I will say I followed the blue blazes. Last, keep in mind I'm measuring all of my mileage on my Garmin watch. That includes hiking to and from camp, looking for water, and a couple wrong turns along with some backtracking. So my 40.7 miles, that's what I'm putting in my books. Whatever the distance is, there's lots of options both at Waterloo and Pinckney. I'm ready for the next one. Thanks everybody for watching.